Right. So we started off, I was catching up with Carlos BP, and this word came up, which it's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination. I did tell the story of one of my students. She was sick, and every week I checked up on her. She would say, she was sick, and then the next week she was sick, and then the third week she said, "Yeah, Peter, I continue the same," is what she said. But that's not what you want to say. What she wanted to say is, "I'm still the same." That's much more natural. All right, I'm still sick. I keep sick? No, but I'm still sick. To be, if you're in the same situation as you were last week, I'm still sick. I can't come to work. Um, I will still have the same schedule. I don't know if I'll still have the same schedule. That's what we decided, is what we wanted to say. Mild, to put it mildly, and also mild can mean unseasonably warm weather. Only use it in the cool season only. Don't use it in the summer. Doesn't work because it's unseasonably warm weather. In Madrid, at least yesterday, it was very mild. And as Jose Maria mentioned, in Norway at the moment, it's 2 degrees, which is quite mild for that country with such Nordic climes. Now, mild can mean not only that, but also the opposite of spicy. So you can have mild food. If you go to an Indian restaurant, do you like mild or spicy? We had a really interesting conversation about Jose Maria mentioning that in India, it opened up his taste buds, but perhaps it even opened up his mind to discerning different levels of spice. Yeah, and it's really quite interesting. There's also been, I don't want to say studies, but there might be some indication that spicy or mild, depending on your preferences, it might also indicate where you land on the political spectrum. For example, if you like spicy food, you're more likely to be left. If you left, meaning voting for left parties or to have liberal views. Mild, if you don't like spicy food, it might mean that you're more conservative. It's something innate, really quite fascinating. Stomach ache, stomach pronunciation, hard K. Ache, hard K. You have a stomach ache, a backache, a toothache, etc., but you have a sore throat, not a throat ache. Brochure, we saw pamphlet come up, which again was interesting because pamphlet, apparently in Spanish, the equivalent, has a bit of a negative connotation, whereas in English it doesn't. Pamphlet is just much the same as a brochure. However, propaganda is a word that has a negative connotation in English. A loophole. A loophole. You're looking for in legal. This is useful when we talk about the legal framework or legal English. You're always looking for a loophole. Is there a way that we can make the situation work? Is there maybe some law that's hidden deep in the law books that you can use to your advantage, perhaps? That's a loophole. Now, funny and fun came up, but not to be confused with gracious, all right? I graciously declined the offer. I graciously, all right? It was a very gracious offer that they gave me, and I graciously declined. Not to be confused with grace, the grace of God or God's grace. All right, gracefully, well, the dancers dance gracefully across the floor. Now, don't get that confused with fun and funny. Fun, events are fun. Funny is comical, all right, if something makes you laugh. And do we have anything else? There was a little bit more. We talked a little bit about getting into that box that I have here. Some words: plaintiff, outbid, wholesaler, a loan. A mortgage is a loan for a house. Mortgage. And by the way, mortgage, the T is silent, all right? It's mortgage. A fortnight, yes, you can have bi-weekly meetings or fortnightly meetings, which is common in British and New Zealand and Australia, English. Perky, cheerful, alert. You may know Central Perk is just a little bit of a play on words from Central Park. All right, profit. Okay, profitable, not to be confused with the Spanish. And that's that.